Sometimes there are things that are just kind of minor irritations that we just kind of live with. But some stuff it gets to the point where you just like, you know what? I'm done with this. I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm no longer satisfied with this. And I guess that acknowledgement of dissatisfaction is the first step towards making a change. So, what are you no longer dissatisfied? What are you no longer satisfied with? I was going to say, what are you no longer dissatisfied with? But that's not helpful at all. All right, let's see what we have here. J Man says, I am no longer satisfied with one sided giving. I'm no longer satisfied with one sided giving. J Man is looking for some reciprocity. Looking for some reciprocity. I can dig that. Welcome in, Goddess of Words. Thank you for joining us. We are doing random prompts again today. So the first one selected by Tim was, what are you no longer satisfied with? Corey says, I am no longer satisfied with having to get all dressed up for school. I don't have to get all dressed up for school. Tired of that. Where do they do that? Well, the summer is coming, and maybe, school will be over at some point, but a lot of times we have to go from getting dressed up to school to getting dressed up for work. Getting dressed up might be an ongoing burden, depending on what you choose to pursue as a vocation. Sometimes it's fun to get dressed up, though, right? So someone anonymously shared, I am no longer satisfied with an empty bed. I am no longer satisfied with an empty bed. Okay. I'm guessing you mean empty besides you. Miss says, I am no longer satisfied with leaving chores to rot. I'm no longer satisfied with leaving chores to rot. So, getting things done in a timely manner. Sometimes we just need to get it done. Sometimes we can get it done. Sometimes, no. So Mez is here. Good morning, Mez. Let us know, what are you no longer satisfied with? So FactBot says that life, or more specifically, people in general, or anything to do with people, I'm no longer satisfied with that. No longer satisfied with having to deal with people as a bot. It seems like you should be less emotionally invested if you don't have to. I mean, if you're a bot, why would you have any strong feelings either way? Can bots be dissatisfied? So someone anonymously shares that I'm no longer satisfied with my ability to make myself happy. I'm no longer satisfied with my ability to make myself happy. All right. Yeah. Satisfied with my ability, or maybe the level of your ability. Maybe you can do it a little bit, but not quite good enough. It's not that you can't do it at all, you just can't do it at the level that you would like. Maybe that's what they mean by that. So that one girl 420 is here. I ate my donut is here. Everybody's cooking up breakfast in the chat. Appreciate that. All right, we're answering the question what you are no longer satisfied with. What are you no longer satisfied with? Donut. I'm no longer satisfied with donut. Yeah, we got some newfangled emojis showing up in the chat. I don't know which update happened, but it's a lot of new stuff. All right. So I'm kind of running. I'm running the option to choose prompts in terms based on loyalty. Miss passed on her opportunity to share one, but I'll give you another chance, Miss, if you would like to choose the next. Nesquik says, I am no longer satisfied with my old art. It is bad, looks smelly, and I know for a fact I can do better. Well, I think that it's important that we are kind to our, like they, the art that we made in the past is kind of what got us where we are. So, yes, we know we can do better, but we have to be kind to that person that we were. All right. So, Miss has chosen the 7 of Hearts. The 7 of Hearts is going to be our next prompt. We still got a couple seconds if you just came in to work on the one that you see in the background while I pull up the next prompt. Okay, so this one, what is on my done list for yesterday? So what is on my done list? Look back at the major things or the significant things, the meaningful things that you got done. We spend a lot of time thinking about what there is left still to do to get done. So let me Spox and let us know snow yesterday. What did you check off? Stressing. I'm done with that. Check. I stressed enough yesterday. Tim says you can pick a number. Yeah, so it's a number. A deck of cards has numbers 2 through 10, and then they have Jack, King, Queen, and Ace. And then they have the suits. Yeah. Yeah, you can pick a number. You just can't pick a face card and a number. You have to pick a suit and a number. So you can't pick a king of sevens, a king of eights, so to speak. Yeah. All right, let's see what we have done. So tomorrow. So apply for jobs, work out, and then live my life. I live my life. I live my life. So for Miss, it was job shadowing for class. Got that done. Got that shadowing done. Got a chance to see what, a potential preview of what your work might look like once you finish your training. You can't go back because you were exposed to COVID. Oh no. All right, Goddess of Words is back in with full emoji powers and capabilities. Right now, we're just trying to talk about what is on our done list. Looking back at yesterday, someone anonymously says, I'm done waiting for someone to grow up. I'm done waiting for someone to grow up. Enough of that. All right. So as it would happen, we got some technical difficulties on the video side, but that's okay. We'll just I think I'm back. I appreciate your patience as we get all that stuff figured out. Um, good stuff. Good stuff. On our done list for today, for yesterday, God's word says, I'm going to stay. I stayed sane. That was on the done list. I stayed sane. I didn't go crazy. That's a good start. And that's debatable. Like maybe I did, maybe I didn't, right? Could be I did, could be I didn't. I don't know. It's up for debate. So I guess it's a good question. I wonder if you would rather be insane and know that you're insane, or would you rather be insane and not know it? Would you rather not know that you were insane? Which would be better? You rather be insane and not know it? All right. So for FactBot, on my done list yesterday, it says, fun fact, not die, check. Not commit arson, check. Remember to eat, check. Drink less water, check. There we go. Well, 3 out of 4 ain't bad. I ate my donut. It says drink less water. I should try that. So what reminds you of flowers for Algernon? What specifically reminds you of flowers for Algernon? Oh, the would you rather question. Yeah. Okay. Ignorance of insanity is also sort of a thing about, it gives you like a Don Quixote sort of, is he crazy or no? He seems to be absolutely insane. Does he know it, or is he just playing? All right. So, Goddess of Words, you have the next in loyalty. If you would like to choose the next prompt, you may feel free to do so. Give us a number and a suit, and you can choose our next prompt for this session. Mez says dehydration can be addictive. Oh man, I'm addicted to thirst, dryness. The 10 of Hearts is what Goddess of Words has chosen. So we'll take that one. You got a couple seconds still to answer the one that you see in the background before we go on to the next one. So this is a question to ask yourself. Forgotten is like, where's my loyalty at? Let's see. Forgotten, you are at 3 bars. You have 3 bars of loyalty. So you will be in the next cohort of question askers. You will be in the next cohort of question askers. No, second to next. Why do I want to do this? Let me reset. Why do I want to do this? Now, this is something that's very direct and personal to you because I don't know what it is that you want to do, but why do you want to do it though? So you can choose something where you might have a little bit of ambivalence towards, and maybe pose yourself that question and give yourself an answer. Why do you want to do this? Hello, CEO. Thank you so much for coming through. Why do I want to do this? Sometimes you might ask yourself that question every day. Remind me again, why am I doing this? Why do I want to do this? So Corey Chan says, I want to take my heels to class so I can be taller for our presentation. Corey's like, I wish I could be a little bit taller. I wish I were a little bit taller. Yeah, why do I? Yeah, sheesh. All right. Why do I do this? Well, someone anonymously points to one of the motivations for a lot of things. Trying to get lucky. They used to say you used to get lucky. Trying to get lucky. Everybody's in here dropping heights. I guess everybody drop your height. I guess. So why do I do this? Forgotten says because we get along great, and she pretty though. All right, OG. We'll check you later. CEO has the best at in the business. At verified. No mistaking it. Man says pretty is as pretty does. For sure. Well, Tim says, I do this because it's fun. And if I'm not doing anything for pleasure, there's no point. Well, pleasure isn't the only point. Pleasure isn't the only point. There has to be something in between there, right? Fun fact, FactBot wants to create art to free that feeling of insanity and put it into something else to be able to let go. Fun fact, I do this because FactBot wants to create art to free that feeling of insanity and put it into something else to be able to let go. That's perfect. That's a perfect reason to make your art. That's a perfect reason to make your art. So Miss says, why do I do this? Because I appreciate my crush's love for me. My crush really is good for me. So much more, many things, but that's it for now. So much more, many things, but that's it for now. So why do I do this? That is the question. Mez says, crush is hurt. I don't want another one. I don't want another crush. The word crush is sort of like There's a sort of violence to that word, right? There's a certain violence to the word crush. So someone anonymously shares, I do this. Why do I do this? To continue to always make my dad proud of me. To continue to always make my dad proud of me. That's why I do it. A lot of times we have a good reason and then we have the real reason. The good reason is like the nice answer. And then the real reason is the real reason. Like, you know? So OG put some gifting, praying, thinking hands in the chat. So why do I do this? Sometimes when things get a little difficult for you, you have to remind yourself and evaluate whether that reason is reason enough. If that reason is reason enough, and some things are, they just have some things just have inherent value. Like they have their own internal, yeah, they're just intrinsically valuable. So you just do them for the sake of doing them. There doesn't have to be an outside reason. All right, later, CEO. We'll catch you next time. Appreciate you coming through to drop that like. All right. Why do I do this? You can still think about that for a couple seconds as we get ready to go. So the next cohort of folks who get to choose are the 3-bar gang. We don't have any 4-bar gang in the house. So 3-bar gang. I know SO is AFK working on the final, so we'll excuse SO and go to Mez. Mez will choose the next prompt, if you don't mind, Mez. Jazzy, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. Mez is choosing the 4 of hearts. All right, let's get it. So here we are. So Binka says, I got removed from a live because I was right. And Binkas, you can get removed from this live for coming in here talking about another live. Because we don't care about what happened anywhere else. You're here now. It is the streamer's prerogative, you know, to get rid of or remove anyone that they want. That's just kind of like what you got to do. That's what you get to do. I don't even know if you've ever been in here. So I'm not going to remove you. I'm just going to give you a chance to listen in and see what we do here before you get far off the rails. But welcome to Morning Journal. All right. So what can I invest 1 hour in now that can make my experience better? We underestimate how much we can actually get done if we focus on a high leverage activity just to get that done. What can you invest an hour in now that would make things better for you? All right. One of my favorite things is, I think an hour is not a lot of time, but it can be a lot of time. So Cybershot says the audio is clean, the video is clean, watching your growth is motivational. Thank you so much, Cybershots. It's good to see you over here this morning watching us on YouTube. So they're talking about my level of politeness in dealing with someone coming into the chat. I was very polite, but they chose to leave. They chose to leave. Cherry Chew is here, folks. Welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. The question that we are considering at the moment: what could I invest 1 hour in that could make my experience better? 1 hour. So in 1 hour, Tim can wash the dishes, take a shower, and have a nap. There you go. Wash the dishes, take a shower, have a nap. We can get that done in an hour. And then the dishes are clean, and you don't have to come back to that. Cybershot says, man, 3 years ago, you would have snapped. Cybershots know the deal. He heard me. I was very calm and even-handed. I would have put on a whole diss track for him. Not even 3 years ago. Last summer, I would have put on a whole instrumental and did a whole freestyle rap roasting him. I didn't do any of that. So, yeah. That's growth, folks. Miss says, I can clean my room, kinda. Might could in 1 hour. Yeah, you might be able to clean that room up in an hour. My brain is so fried right now, it could be a snack at the county fair. Cherry Chew got funnel cake brain. Got funnel cake for the brain. So Factbot says, I could do chores every day instead of sporadically. Just set aside an hour, just say, okay, every day I'm just going to work on something. Just gradually make things a little bit better. So rather than letting it pile up and just become a mess. That's a marketing idea for Halloween fair. Funnel cake brains. Yeah, funnel cake already looks like brains a little bit. So I think that is good. So what can you spend 1 hour on that would just kind of make things better for you? Strawberry funnel cake. But I think I thought the brain was like gray, right? Maybe that's a dead brain. Guts and brains kind of look alike, though, right? If you think about it, guts and brains kind of look alike. Intestines. Cherry Chew says, I plan to spend the next hour lying in a pit of existential crisis. And doing so, is that going to make your experience better? Just like, ugh, do you need that? Do you need to wallow? It's wallowing the vibe right now. Full out of this later. Yeah. It's all right. Ain't nothing, a little crisis every now and then. We have them. Don't wallow, just eat breakfast. Don't wallow, just eat some breakfast. Drink some water. That used to be the remedy to everything when we were in the army. It's like, just drink some water. You fall down, hurt yourself? Drink some water. Smaller says, wow, 14 people. Yeah, that's kind of, we got kind of a slow crowd today. Kind of a slow crowd today. Maybe it'll pick up by the time maybe we'll get up there. The Smiler says, I drink Snapple. Snapple is not bad. All right. So let's see who's next. Mess picked that one. Forgotten, you are up. It is your turn now. You have the next with three loyalty bars, so you get to pick the next prompt. Oh, but you leaving. So you going into work? If I'd known you were going into work, I would have let you get yours in first. Maybe next time. I could dig it. Enjoy your day. Hope you have a good day at work. I'll try to keep that in mind that you go in at 7. So if we do this again, I'll get to you earlier. So we'll go down to the two loyalty bar game. That's Divine Nesquik has 2 bars of loyalty. So go ahead, Nesquik. You can pick the next one. Just give us a we're doing like the random card prompts. Yeah. So Nesquik, let us know, which one are you choosing? Eight of clubs. Eight of clubs. We be clubbing. All right. So I guess Tim is going to get the wish anyway, because I think that was one of the choices that Tim had. And we're going to get to do it anyway. So here we go. 8 of clubs. Wow. This is really uncanny. An hour is a long time. 10 minutes is even less. What small mess can you clean up in 10 minutes or less? We own this vibe right now. We're talking about what small mess can you clean up in 10 minutes or less? 10 minutes. A little sprint. Good job, Nesquik. We're trying to get our life together today. All right, Cyber Shots has got to roll out. Appreciate you, Shots. Have a good rest of your day. 10 minutes or less. What can you do? Nesquik says, I could probably tidy up that living room in about 10 minutes. Cherry Chew says, I did all my tidying while I was procrastinating earlier. Mez, yeah, you can do a little tidying up. Mez can say, I'm a wash up. Mez got to wash up. So the mess that Tim can, a little mess you can clean up, you can take a shower and clean up that mess. Would you call it a mess though? So Miss says, not my room, maybe my body. I feel dirty. Yeah. Cherry Chew's like, how you shower in 10? Cherry is calling your hygiene into question. Cherry is calling your hygiene practice into question. You're like 10 minutes. Cherry Chew is like luxuriating in a bath. If you focus, you can shower in 10 minutes. If you just got to focus, you just can't be doing all that other stuff. You can't be looking like a commercial, letting the water just cascade. You get in, you get out. That's just how long it takes my hair to get wet. Well, maybe that's a separate thing. That's not the shower. That's just washing your hair. Cherry just got that thick hair. Tim's like, no hair washing. Just the shower part. Factbot says, fun fact, the dishes, the cat box, the bedroom. Okay, fine. There's a lot of simple things, and should Factbot do them? Yes. But will Factbot? Well, uh-oh, Cherry showers cold? Okay. I shower cold because I'm a thug. Cold shower is a very thuggish thing to do. She's like, I face that discomfort. I face that discomfort every day. Cold shower. I hate you. Yeah, I think if you're taking a cold shower 10 minutes, you ain't gonna stay in there 10 minutes. If you're taking a cold shower, you probably take about 4 minutes. Dry skin gang. On an island, you take every opportunity to get cool. You take every opportunity to get cool. Yeah, I feel you. So Mo is here. Mo gang. Shower gang. Yeah, Mo's getting ready to take the shower right now, probably. Come in here. Mess, thank you so much. Mo says, I stink. What is it? How do you wake up in the morning and stink? So that means, what does it mean if you wake up in the morning and you ripened overnight? You didn't stink when you went to bed. You just woke up. Oh man. If you go to bed funky, you wake up funky. I guess it depends on what you do at night. Yeah, I suppose. All that tossing and turning. Emma says, I gotta marinate. Maybe you picking up the funk off of your sheets. You know, maybe it's time for a new mattress. All right. So actually, Mo has joined us and is in the four bar gang. So Mo, if you want to choose a prompt before you jump in the shower, please feel free to do so. The 5 of diamonds Mo has selected. We're going to make Mo late for work waiting to answer this prompt. Five of diamonds. Let's see here. So we're talking about status symbols. Let's talk a little bit about status symbols. Let me reset the request box. What status symbols do you own or covet? And I know for Mo, it is that master's degree. But what else? What else? What status symbols do you own or do you covet? Emma says, I was going to put that. You still can. I just stole all of Emo's fire. Emo is angrily going to the shower now. It's like, so Emo says, my follower count and the blue check. So I got that follower count, y'all. So you better recognize. So you better recognize. Everybody's gonna click on Emo's profile right now. Emo's sitting at 15,000. 15,000. It's like, take that. Everybody's following this little raccoon. All right, FactBot. FactBot. Fun fact, FactBot has like 3 degrees. Just kidding. Definitely FactBot is not smart and is in so much debt. So your debt is your status symbol. All right, Cherry Chew, go ahead and skedaddle and stew in that existential soup. So status symbols that you own or covet. And Emma says, oh, and my credit score, I got that 800. Got that 800. You own your house, you got a master's degree, got an 800 credit score, and you got a blue check mark. You got a lot going on over there, Emma. Got a lot going on over there. It's like sugar mama status. Miss is like, how old is Mo? Mo's like the same age as you, Miss. Mo's like the same age as you. Esso came back to K, from AFK to K, to say, yo. It's like Mo just pulled up on the scene in a whip with some fresh rims. She just pulled up on the scene with some fresh rims on the whip, little watch. Steve is here. What's up, Steve? We're talking about those status symbols. What status symbols do you own or do you covet? Emma's like, yeah, I keep it fresh. I'm fresh to death. Everybody about to slide into Emma's DMs after this stream. Everybody gonna get to sliding. It's like, I ain't know it was like that, Emma. I ain't know it was like that. So I guess Emma shut down this whole prompt. Like nobody else ain't got nothing to say. We might as well go on to the next prompt. Ain't nobody else gonna say nothing. Nobody else ain't got no flex in here. Emma came in and flexed on the whole chat and just bounced, went to take a shower. So let y'all marinate on that. Who's next? Oh my goodness. All right. So next up we have our got somebody sharing something here. So Hold Up TV says, I got my home. I got 6 acres. I got this Rode mixer and I got this amazing haircut. I got that bip. Steve got that fresh bip. Cause sometimes Steve be letting it go. I got acres and a bip. So status is really just, it's your own set of values. Everybody has their, a place where you want to shine at, a place where you're standing out at, things that are valuable to you that you've achieved. So yeah. So Steve got that acreage. And I like that he chose to say his mixer. he looks like, he said, I look professional out here. Yeah, professional out here, look, check me out. You should always, Steve, you should always have your camera angled. When you are on camera, you should always have an angle that lets people see that fly mixer that you got. Let people know you're not playing no games out here. It needs to always be in the shot. All right. I need to update. So here we go. We are on the 2-bar gang right now. So that includes you, Steve. You got 2 loyalty bars. You get to pick the next prompt. Go ahead and drop a number and the suit in the chat if you want to pick the next prompt, if you're down for that. So Miss says, my dad likes to tell me he's happy I'm not a drug addict. So there's that. My sobriety is a status symbol. All right. I know Steve be AFK a lot, so maybe Steve ain't got the bandwidth right now to give me a number and suit. So we'll move on to I ate my donut. See what you got to say. I ate my donut. All right, somebody else has shared another status thing. Someone anonymously shares that I was told I'm too nice, so I questioned this question because I'm actually pretty mean. So there's that. Steve says, wait, sorry, wake up breakfast for the kids, for the family. What I missed? I was just asking you to choose the next prompt. That's all. If you got space to do that, just give me a number and a suit, a number and a suit, or a face card and a suit to choose the next one. 3. All right, 3 of what? Clubs, hearts, spades, diamonds. What we got? I choose number 3. 3 of diamonds. It's like, I don't know how this game works. I don't play cards. All right. All right, here we go. Write a 2-sentence thank you note to someone who inspires you, and then text it to them. Text it to them. Think about someone who inspires you and express a little bit of gratitude to that person. You can share it with us, but you're like, right now? Yeah, right now. You can put it in the request box if you want us to know. You don't have to say who it is. But just acknowledging it out loud. And then the bonus points for actually sending it to that person so that they can hear and appreciate that gratitude. You never know. If there's no number, then walk over and tell them. All right, here we go. FactBot says, fun fact, thanks, Redacted, for giving FactBot a community to be FactBot and just hang out and have friends. Thanks for giving FactBot a community to be FactBot and just hang out and have friends. That's cool. That's valuable. Someone anonymously says, thank you for teaching me that I can be more. Thanks bunches for inspiring me not to be a crappy person. So we are thinking about expressing some gratitude to someone specific for inspiring us. Someone anonymously says, you're a beautiful soul. I love and appreciate you for everything. So glad you're my husband sometimes. LOL. You're inspirational. Someone is expressing gratitude for their husband. Forgotten has returned on a break. Maybe. So, don't have a good day, have a great day. A person shares who I can address. FactBot has sent proof. Okay, I'll have to check that proof later. All right, folks, we are almost an hour and a half in here. Let's see who hasn't had an opportunity, who has a loyalty bar. I Eat My Donut. I'm sorry you got preempted by a two bar person. You were about to go next. So would you like to choose the final prompt of the day? I Ate My Donut. FactBot does not yet have a bar. No, you do not yet have a bar, FactBot. Unfortunately, but it's all good. Actually, I don't know. SO, we skipped SO because SO was AFK. Maybe he still is working on that final. So Miss says, thank you for seeing and accepting all of me. I love you so much, and I hope I can keep holding your heart to my crush. All right. For our final prompt of the day, we got 4. Oh, SO. Okay, SO. You'll get the final one. You'll get to go next. Like, what about me? Oh, what about me? Oh, you. SO's back. No, I was just saying you were AFK, so I didn't ask you to select a prompt. That's all. But I will give you that opportunity after the 4 of diamonds. Is 4 of diamonds a thing? It's absolutely a thing. So let's see what the 4 of diamonds is here. Who is my most generous critic? Who is my most generous critic? So sometimes we don't necessarily see criticism as an act of generosity, but it actually is. It can be. Can be, put it that way. Someone cared enough to tell you, you know, and maybe it wasn't coming from a place of malice, or they just genuinely wanted to see you better. So we want to think about those people, the people who have our best intentions in mind, as they tell us about ourselves. And so it's like, yo, I'm those people. And so it's like, that's my whole vibe, fam. That's my whole vibe. So for FactBot, it is Emmy and Emo. They try to help FactBot work on things that are important. So Emmy and Emo are generous critics of FactBot. There you go. It's good that you have to have collaborators, people who care enough to say, hey, yo. Hey, yo. Maybe you might want to rein that in a little bit there, partner. All right. Emo says, my mom is my most generous critic. My mom is my most generous critic. If you have a good relationship with your parents or people who raised you in your family, you can see the generosity and care in what they say. Someone anonymously shares that all criticism is generous depending on how you take it. All criticism is generous depending on how you take it. It's like, hey, yeah, you can take something from it for sure. No matter how it was intended, even if it was intended in a mean-spirited way, you can take that information, right? Kalola's like, wait, what do you mean by generous? Do they give generous as in they give a lot of criticism? They're generous with the amount of criticism that they give? They give it freely and abundantly? Yeah, that could be a thing, right? Miss says, critique is always the display of caring enough to pay attention. Miss says, my mommy for sure, just the one parent, and also share a lot in this stream and don't feel judged. So G gets a close second. So yeah, you share a lot and you don't feel judged. So I am a generous critic. I can be. Miss says, telling someone how you really feel is an act of kindness. I guess the difference, the distinction is sometimes people aren't telling you how they feel, and all criticism isn't equal. Like sometimes people don't know what they're talking about, right? They just don't know what they're talking about. So you have to take their criticism with that in mind. All right. Everybody take a second and find your most fun and celebratory emoji right now. Give you a second. Give yourself a second to find your most celebratory emoji. And I want you to put it in the chat right now for Tim and Tim's ponytail. Put your most celebratory emoji in the chat for Tim's ponytail. All right, most generous critic. Esso says, I don't know his name, but he is a dear friend. He loves to criticize, but at least he identifies perspectives of myself that I wasn't aware and can improve on. So you don't even know this person's name, but they gave you an insight into yourself. That's cool. All right, Tim's got to go eat. That sounds like a plan. I need to eat too. All right. So since SO is with us, go ahead and SO, I'll let you pick one. I didn't want to disturb you from your work, but since you are here and with us, you can go ahead and choose another prompt. Tim is like, psych, somebody came home empty-handed. I'm still here. Guess you take a nap. Yeah. SO is like, I need to pour my Red Bull into my water flask so people don't notice when I'm sipping on it in class. So are you going to choose a prompt for us, SO, or no? Let me know. It's like, oh. Pick a card, any card. The Queen of Hearts. Accept that one. We're going to pick the Queen of Hearts. Okay.